What does this name equal main do in Python, and why do we need it? Every Python file you run has some special variables. One of them is __name __. It can have two values depending on how you run the Python file. It is either __main __, or the original file name. Let's look at an example. Consider this Python file called file.py. It has two user-defined functions, f1 which prints the name variable and f2 which does something else. Now inside the if block we are calling both functions f1 and f2. If you run this file directly from the interpreter, the output will show __main __, because when you directly run a Python file, the name variable is assigned the value main. So what's the other scenario? Let's consider another Python file, test.py. Inside this file we can import the previous file and then we can call the f1 function. Now if you run the test.py file, it's going to print the output file. That's the name of our previous file. Why is that? Because when you run the file.py file from the test.py file, the name variable is assigned the original file name, which in our case is file.py. Now the question is, why do we need this if block and how does this help? This gives you both control and flexible usability. Let's say the f1 function is processing some kind of data and the f2 function is creating features from those data. For example, statistical features like mean, standard deviation. Now in your file.py file, you are calling both functions. That means you are first processing the data and then creating the features. Now let's say these features didn't go well for you. So you want to test some other feature creation techniques, and to do that you created the test.py file. Now inside this test.py file, you need the same data processing. So you need the f1 function, but you don't need the f2 function. The if block inside the file.py file gives you that flexibility. If you didn't have this if condition, then every time you import the file, it would run the whole file.py script. Functions are all about reusability. This if block here gives you the flexibility to reuse the f1 function in various different files without having to run the whole file.py file. I hope this clears things up. If you want to learn Python basics, download the free Python ebook, Learn Python in 10 Days. I'll put the link in the description. On the other hand, if you want to build a Python project from scratch, watch this tutorial where I explain how you can build a smart file organizer in Python step by step. I'll publish more tutorials on Python and AI in this channel, so subscribe and stay tuned.